Have you ever thought about your solar inverter? That box on the wall? Well, what if I told you that the common advice to get a safe, oversized one is actually a huge mistake that could be costing you a ton of energy? In this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on this and show you what's really going on.
Okay, let's just jump right in. The conventional wisdom about sizing your inverter, getting one that's a bit bigger than you think you need, might be quietly bleeding your battery bank dry and wasting a shocking amount of energy. We're going to show you exactly how it happens.
For years, the go-to advice has been go big or go home, right? To be safe. But this very common recommendation, well, it completely overlooks a massive efficiency-killing flaw that's working against you 24/7. I'm sure you've heard this one before. The whole idea is that you need that extra capacity for those power-hungry appliances. Think about your well pump or an air conditioner. When that motor first kicks on, it needs this huge, but very brief jolt of power. And yeah, oversizing absolutely handles that, but that's really only half the story. And here's the trade-off, the catch. While you get that peace of mind knowing you can handle those big power surges, there is a hidden cost. It's this constant, sneaky energy drain that just undermines the whole point of your solar system in the first place. So this brings us to the absolute core of the issue, something called idle loss. This is literally the energy your system burns when it's just sitting there, waiting around, not really doing anything at all.
So here's the thing you have to remember. Your inverter is always on. It's always drawing a little bit of power from your batteries just to be ready to deliver electricity when you need it. And the bigger the inverter is, the higher that baseline standby power consumption is.
Now, this is what's really fascinating. An inverter's efficiency isn't some flat number, it's a curve. It has a sweet spot. It's most efficient when it's running at about, say, 30 to 80% of its total capacity. But when it's under a very low load, whoa, the efficiency just plummets.
And that, right there, is the trap. Think about it. Your home spends most of the day, and definitely all night, using very little power. An oversized inverter is constantly running in that super inefficient zone, just turning your precious battery power into wasted heat. Okay, so how big of a deal is this really? Let's actually put some numbers on it and calculate the real-world impact of idle loss on your energy bill over a year. I think the results are going to surprise you. And you can actually figure this out for your own system with this really simple formula. First, you just find the idle power consumption. It's right there on the spec sheet. Then you multiply that by all the hours in a year. And finally, you just convert that number to kilowatt hours. And look at this table. It really just lays the problem bare. As the inverter size goes up, the idle power draw goes up, and the annual energy waste just skyrockets. A big 5,000-watt inverter can waste 4 times the energy of a 1,500-watt unit just by sitting there doing nothing. Just think about that for a second. 876 kilowatt hours. To put that into perspective, that is enough energy to run a brand new, efficient refrigerator for an entire year. That's power that could have run your home for weeks or kept your batteries topped up during a string of cloudy days. But instead, it's just gone, wasted. So the big question is, how do you avoid this efficiency trap? How do you pick an inverter that actually works for you, not against you? Well, it all comes down to a process called right sizing, and it's based on data, not just guesswork. Following these 5 steps pretty much changes the game. It forces you to look at your actual energy needs, to compare the hidden costs, and to make a smart decision that's all about long-term efficiency by matching the inverter to your real-world use. This isn't just about trying to maximize your power. A poorly sized system can introduce some unnecessary stress and some genuine safety risks that you really need to be aware of. An oversized inverter is constantly creating extra heat. That heat stresses all the internal parts and can seriously shorten its lifespan. And that unnecessary load, it puts a continuous strain on your batteries. And if it's not paired with the right-sized cables and fuses, it can even become a fire hazard. So at the end of the day, by focusing on right-sizing your system, you don't just get rid of waste, you actually make the whole system safer, and you make your investment last longer. It just proves a really crucial lesson for any solar setup. In the journey for energy independence, smarter is always better than just bigger.